Okay, it's not good. Rolling Stone. So this song is called Ape Bleep. Ape Bleep. Okay, bleep would be poop. Ape poop. I cannot believe it. Ape Bleep video. Ape Bleep. Oh God. So
fuck. Oh, hey everyone, crocshoc here. I literally destroyed Ben Shapiro, guys. I moved, by the way. Big things are happening, as you can see. I've got a map. Hey, you ever click on one of those videos of conservative fellows destroying their adversaries? I'm talking like Conan the Barbarian shit, you know? Fucking Shrek in the wrestling ring. Just killing them. Absolute carnage. Let me give you an example, okay? Ben Shapiro destroys Yale snowflakes in epic Q&A. See, they use the word epic here, so unless it's some like Homeric shit like the Iliad or some John Wick killing Thanos thing, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like legit unironically mad.
What's going on, Ben? Love your program, love all that stuff.
oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I think as kind of a millennial conservative, constitutional conservative, one of the biggest...
Okay, so you're asking about unconscious bias. I apologize because it's kind of echoey, but the question was, if there is unconscious bias, just to repeat it so I'm making sure I get it right, the answer to me is more individual freedom, not less. One of the great problems is that people think government action is what rectifies these situations.
Okay, that was a pretty insightful Q&A between people with questions and a person with opinions. I would prefer to see someone killed, destroyed, you know, like that's what the word implies.
Ben Shapiro destroys my sand castle that I spent all day making.
So there's a bunch of these conservative channels on YouTube, and all they do is they find a clip of some conservative person and they re-upload it on their channel. That's all they do. Now, okay, I'm not giving them enough credit. They actually choose 1 out of 3 possible titles, and the views just come in, and I know what people who like these videos think when they're watching them. Well, I know it because they actually write it in the comments. That lady actually thought she was going to outsmart or stump Ben. LMFAO. Shut that snooty girl up like a boss. It's a shame such eloquent speaking gets branded under these clickbait titles. Yeah, okay, thankfully most people realize it. Thank God. The reason why these videos appeal to right-wing people is because, on average, they tend to have a more destroy and conquer mentality. Which I'm all for, by the way. As a white male, destroying and conquering is genetically imprinted in my brain, you know? I see some nice, rich, fertile land, and all I think is, I need to colonize that. See, that's what I want. I don't want to see some middle-aged person talking to some college kid about policy. I want to see a guy get killed. The destroy and conquer mentality doesn't really work with intellectual discourse, because when you're like talking to someone intellectually, you're trying to reach the truth, you know, through conversation, through different points of view. So there needs to be a balance between being assertive in telling your point of view and listening to someone else. You guys know me. I'm on a quest for balance. Absolute centrist. No, wait. No, I'm not even a centrist. Like, I'm above politics. It's beneath me. You're all beneath me. So there's a bunch of channels doing this thing. To name a few, there's Liberty Hound, Conservative Network. I like how this one's called Truth Bombs, you know, like politics. The quintessential definition of what truth is. Not manipulated at all for personal gain. One thing I've noticed is that they always hide their subscriber count, you know? They never show it. The whole thing seems very impersonal. I have a couple of hypotheses on who's actually behind all of these channels. Now, these are hypotheses, okay? I'm not gonna say they're facts, unlike some people. Hypothesis number 1, the GOP is actually paying some employees to find clips of conservative people, cut them, and re-upload them. And this is all part of their like guerrilla marketing propaganda scheme. Number 2, it's one fat neckbeard behind all of these channels. All of them. One neckbeard. In front of his computer, wearing a My Little Pony shirt. No, he's probably not wearing a shirt. Just look at the list of videos. They're the exact same. I like how Liberty Hound here added a fair use notice to their description. The use of media materials featured on this channel is protected by the Fair Use Clause of the U.S. Copyright Act of 1976, which allows for the rebroadcast of copyrighted materials for the purpose of commentary, criticism, or education. Yeah, I mean, they're giving the video a title. It's very bad commentary, but it's still commentary. Yeah, I'd say it's protected under fair use. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's look at another one. Ben Shapiro debunks climate change with... No, wait. That's not how you're supposed to read these titles. It's supposed to be something like Ben Shapiro debunks climate change with...
I'm not saying that it's not happening. It may be happening. You know, I'm happy to say that it may be happening. I may even be happy to say that it's probably happening.
Okay, this is epic.
See, this is the problem with these channels. They misinterpret the facts to fit a narrative. Who would have guessed? A political entity giving a false rendition of the facts? Wow, that's Wow. Oh. You know, this actually kind of ties in nicely with one of Ben's famous quotes. Let me read it for you. Okay. No, okay, not... no. Not that one. That's art. That's true art. Art survives the artist, by the way. Facts don't care about your feelings. Almost 100K suckers fell for this one. Because, you know, on paper it does sound nice, right? Hey, let's use logic when talking politics. And let's back that logic up with facts. Wouldn't that be nice, you know? Actually having a constructive conversation, huh? Here's the main gripe I have with this quote. Ben Shapiro himself is a partisan journalist. He defines himself as conservative. And when you're a partisan journalist, you tend to present facts to your audience to which they will react either positively when associated to your party or negatively when associated to the opposite party. That's just what people do to keep their audience happy and not lose viewership. That's how various echo chambers form. You as a person like when your opinions are reinforced by facts. If there's some facts that, you know, don't actually, you know, that actually contradict your opinions, you just So you feel good when you're right, and you feel bad when you're wrong. So what you're doing is you're actually letting your feelings influence which facts you believe. Ben Shapiro probably realizes this, but, you know, he doesn't really acknowledge it because it would render his whole body of work, well, not useless, but, you know, definitely a lot less credible. Yeah, useless. Yeah, that's the right word. So while it's true that facts don't care about your feelings care about facts. You need to acknowledge your bias. That's how that's people. Now that I think about it, facts don't really care about anything. They're like, they don't have emotions. They're like inanimate concepts.
Ben Shapiro destroys freeloader cancer patient.
Okay, regarding these YouTube channels, they're AIDS. You don't want to get AIDS. Don't watch them. Not only are they awful propaganda machines, they also might be taking money from these people they feature in these videos. Oh yeah, and the titles are clickbait cancer. My advice is go to the original source. In fact, you know what? Let's go to Ben Shapiro's channel, okay? The Daily Wire, you know? Let's watch some of his videos.
Ben Shapiro destroys lemon non-Confederate statues. Ben Shapiro destroys transgenderism and pro-abortion arguments. Ben Shapiro destroys the abortion argument.
He's like, good job, Ben. Good job destroying abortion. Yeah, the video's over. Bye.